Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. I want to state a couple of things for the record so that we can just get it out of the way and we can move on to WrestleMania. Item number one, I will always be loyal to my tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Item number two, I will always be loyal to my best friend in the world, CM Punk. Just because I'm loyal to both of them does not mean I will ever in my life be disloyal to either of them. So when it comes to WrestleMania, let's get one thing perfectly clear. Burn it down!
A lot of waffling going on.
Seth freaking Rollins.
Main event, WrestleMania Saturday, triple threat. Heyman's in Punk's corner. Rollins and Roman Reigns.
Paul Heyman's in hell. Seth Rollins is in heaven.
And in a bathrobe.
An expensive one.
Minneapolis! Welcome to Monday Night Rollins! Oh, in case y'all don't know, Paul, let me introduce myself. I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary. I am Seth. But Minneapolis, tonight, it's not about me, man. Tonight, it's about Paul Heyman. Paul, you're out here talking about loyalty, man. And that's the reason I wanted to come say hi, because I want to ask you the question that's been on all of our minds for the past few days. Paul Heyman, whose side are you on? Who are you, Paul Heyman? Who do you want to be? Are you going to be the very best friend to CM Punk? Or Are you the special counsel? Are you going to be the wise man to Roman Reigns?
A lot of ones to the sky here in Minnesota.
Because I hear you out here, Paul, right now. You're trying to convince all of us, including yourself, that you can do both at the same time. And Paul, it occurred to me over the past week, you're neither. And I know you're gonna give me the spiel. Roman Reigns, he plucked me from obscurity. He brought me to the island of relevancy. Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns doesn't give a damn about you. Roman Reigns uses you. You know what he likes you for? He likes you to shine his shoes. He likes you to book his private jets. He likes you to order his steaks. He likes you to hand him his Ula Fala. That's what Roman Reigns needs you for. Roman Reigns doesn't respect you. Don't play dumb, Paul. You need a little history lesson from me? Let's go back to WrestleMania last year. Roman Reigns loses his WWE Championship in the main event thanks to some very well-dressed visionary. And Roman Reigns does what he does best. He disappears into the ether. And does Roman Reigns take you with him? No, he left you in the very caring, loving hands of his family member, Solo Sikoa. And the rest of the bloodline. And did they treat you well, Paul? Were they kind to you? Were they loving? No. Paul, every single day, they treated you like you were the scum of the earth. And every single day, all of us, we waited. We were wondering, is Roman Reigns gonna come save Paul Heyman? Is he gonna come to your rescue? And let me ask you, Paul, did Roman Reigns come to rescue you? No. He left you to get massacred in your hometown in front of your children, Paul. Jacob and Azalea had to watch their father get put through a table because Roman Reigns doesn't care about you. He wasn't there to rescue. And you know who else wasn't there to rescue you? Your best friend in the world, CM Punk. Best friends love each other, Paul. They're there for each other. They don't use each other when it's convenient. 10 years ago, CM Punk walked out of every single person in this arena, and you included. He walked out on you too. Did he take you with him, Paul? No, he tried to tear down everything that you were building here. And when he came back, did he come back because you asked him to come back? Did he come back and embrace you and take you with him on his ride? No. And the two of you, man, the two of these guys, Punk and Paul, they love to reminisce and romanticize about war games. Let me remind you, Paul, CM Punk was not the first choice to be on Team Roman in war games. I was. Stop me when I'm telling lies, Paul. I was. I declined. CM Punk wasn't the first choice He was the last choice. He was the only choice. And did he join Team Roman out of the goodness of his heart because he loved his best friend, Paul Heyman? No, it's because he knew he could use it to get a favor out of you. CM Punk is not your best friend. CM Punk loves no one but himself. And I gotta be honest with you, Paul. I gotta be honest with all of you, Minneapolis. I feel bad for you, Paul Heyman. You are in a very difficult, unenviable position. You are between a rock and a hard place. The easiest solution for all of us, for everyone involved, would be if you just removed yourself from the situation entirely and let me and Punk and Roman battle it out at WrestleMania for the soul of this industry. But you can't do that, Paul. You can't do that, or you won't do that. I get it, you won't betray your tribal chief. You won't betray your best friend. I understand that. If only there was a solution, Paul. If only there was a way we could remove you from the situation. Paul, it's for your own good.
Thanks, Doctor.
I would take it as a privilege to remove you from the situation right here, right now. It'll be quick, Paul. It'll be easy. A boot to the back of the head, one quick stomp, and it's all over, man. Nobody's here to save you. Roman Reigns isn't here to save you. CM Punk, what's that thing he likes to say? He's not here to make friends. He's here to make money. So my question then, Paul, is how much are you worth? Are you worth that much? Are you worth that much? Come on, Paul. How much are you worth? How much are you...
Don't put your damn hands on me again!
Thank you.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Well, Seth's heard enough.
And CM Punk has seen enough.
And CM Punk's here, and Punk making a beeline for the ring. Remember, Heyman's in his corner. Heyman and Punk claim to be the best of friends, and now Punk and Rollins beat the hell out of one another. Chaos underway here at ringside. Punk now sending Rollins over the announce table. CM Punk now and Rollins attacking each other. This personal, emotional rivalry spilling over. Rollins trying to gain the upper hand, and now a takedown of Punk.
All-out brawl here on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, the history between these two, and now, of course, the situation is with Roman and Heyman involved, and it's just been taken up a notch to the next level. Punk trying to torture Rollins here.
Punk's got him set up for...
My God, Punk measuring Rollins was looking, looked like he may have been looking for Rollins' stomp, and now Rollins with a stomp of his own! A stomp to Punk by Rollins!
CM Punk playing it through the mat with a boot.
Now, you owe me a favor.
Things have just gone from bad to worse for Paul Heyman.